On today's edition of Life Cycle of a Song, I present to you Upstairs, the second to last track on my new album, which is titled Inside Joke. To tell the story of this song, we have to go way back to 2006 or 2007 to a poem that I wrote at the time. I actually have a copy of that poem, sort of, in this box of mementos. It's underneath the gym shorts from middle school. It's underneath Songs from the Bringe, which is an album that I recorded with a good friend in, I think, 2004. I won't speak for his parts. My parts are uniformly terrible. It's hiding inside this manila envelope. And here it is, folks. This has actually been converted to a lyric sheet because you can see I'm trying to write the names of chords that go with each line. Here's how the poem goes. You'll get better, so they say. Tomorrow's still another day, but another day of what? Lying naked in a world of gray? Pick your head up. Won't you try to leave your pain all behind? I'll close that door just to find that I can't open it anymore. Oh, I know that I shouldn't want you so bad. I've had my trouble no matter what the people say about it. I couldn't sin. I couldn't sin. I couldn't cry. I couldn't leave this all behind, but they won't quit. Sometimes a man must let his heart stay broken. I can actually stand behind the last part, that let your heart stay broken thing, but couldn't sin? As you might guess from the chords associated with those lines, that poem was quickly turned into a song.
You'll get better, so they say. Tomorrow's still another day.
And that's how it stayed, almost exactly like that for the better part of 15 years, until I decided that I wanted to revisit a bunch of songs that I wrote in high school, including this one. Now, others I had touched in that intervening period, but this one had stayed largely intact. And I think it's because it is a strange song. It doesn't have choruses, it doesn't have hooks. It truly was me looking at a poem that I had written and trying to think about what chords would make it sound the way I thought the poem was supposed to feel. And to my great surprise, I sort of like the song. In fact, I like it a lot. And it's one of the handful of songs that, even though I was too embarrassed to ever play it live, I never even thought about changing until I thought about changing all of these songs. And at first I did try to change it pretty radically. In fact, I rewrote it into a song called 8th Grade, that until this moment has never before been heard.
On the last day of 8th grade, after the side hugs and handshake, we ditched the bus.
I'm gonna be honest, I actually really like that. But it didn't feel like this song. It felt like a new song, and that's why I've kind of saved that as like a demo of what is basically a new song. Who knows if I'll ever finish it. But the basic idea of taking a high school era song and actually writing it about a middle school experience is the seed that eventually grew into the final version, called Upstairs. And here's the final version that will appear on Inside Joke when it's released. You may notice that the melody of this is very similar to the little demo I played earlier, because the melody is basically the same. I've changed all the lyrics, but I found in the rewriting process that I just liked that strange melody that I created to fit a strange, angstful poem. And so I kept it. That's enough talking. Here is the final version of Upstairs. I hope you go listen to it and the other songs that accompany it on Inside Joke when it comes out September 2nd.
The brakes wheeze behind me, and the bus drives away. The pine trees towering, they don't offer any shade. The door is open for me, and when I hear you call my name, I stretch a smile on my cheek and read you cliff notes of the day. But all I want is to be upstairs, 'cause up there I can change from being new in school to that familiar face that the braces cannot shape. not shake.